Alrighty, beast enthusiasts, we have the Dryptosaurus aqualongus from our Cyberzoic line. Fire Cloud, let's go! I've been so excited for this guy, the Dryptosaurus. And it's really easy to remember his name because one of his fingers dripped off. If it didn't, you'd have the Utyrannus. It makes sense in my head, so I remember the names. Do it! You have this incredible illustration from the Gladiator pits in our Cyberzoic universe. It really shows off how intense this creature is. What's also really cool about this creature is this is the mount for the Gladius Prime armor unit. If you look up on the shelf right there, you can kind of see the Gladius Prime. It's really cool to see this in package now. I've been waiting for this for so long, and I know many of you have too, because it comes with the updated neck and ankles, feet, legs, pieces. So you get the crazy range of articulation, and it comes with a stand. On the back of the box, it shows the armor unit that goes on this mount and the rider, which is Helena? I did not know that. But what's really cool about this Helena is that this is the same armor she has with our Kickstarter exclusive Smilodon Saber-tooth Tiger. And it's awesome that you get an opportunity to have my phone ring. And it's awesome because it gives y'all an opportunity to get that specialized armor set for Helena before she becomes Dragolina. Also on the back of the box, facts and stats of the dinosaur and action figures. So it's pretty cool. I love the purple. I've been waiting so long to open this guy for this review. And on the bottom of the box, everybody who worked on this figure. Let's get him open. And we're gonna open this figure from this side because it's easier to access. And we're gonna use Dryptosaurus, beast of Mesozoic. Look how cool he is. Look at this pose I got him in. And they just stand and look awesome, but now we have the updated feet. If he looks that cool, I can't imagine how cool this guy's gonna be once I get him out of the box. I like to save my boxes, so I'm gonna open it very carefully. Sweet, you got the action figure and you get the background. Oh, I got it smarter since last time. This time you guys won't see it before me. Oh, this is so cool. So you have the cool Cyberzoic background that comes in all of our packaging. And this one has a Gladiator pits. That's pretty cool. You can do a lot of stuff. Look. See? Very nice. And you also get the collectible trading card for our Zoic trading card game, only found in this exclusive package. Let's see what it says, because I don't remember. Look how cool that is. This is the Gladius Prime Mount Dryptosaurus, and it says, slash and sever. When an enemy beast uses an ability, this card gets active. And it blocks and disables that ability, but you discard this card after use. Very cool, very nice. Here's the back. You got the Cadillac shot up top, some cool facts and stats of the Dryptosaurus. And you got instructions, and I wanna know what's on these instructions because I haven't seen these yet. It shows you that we have the new articulated foot right here and how cool this figure stands with these new articulated feet, so you don't need the base anymore, the rocky textured base, and it also stands by itself. It's got the cool base included. That is our clear base. It looks great. You can also pick up extras on our website, www.creative-beast.com, and I'm also wearing my Fire Clan shirt. So if you want one too, go to our website, www.creative-beast.com, and get yours today. So you have the beast here, and you have the tail here, and you have the base right here. And what's really cool is this guy doesn't have the clamshell, but everything's held in very nice. The clamshell on this one keeps everything intact, and I got rid of the tape already, so I can just dump everything out. Cool beans! I can put this on without any heat. I'm the best in the world. Let's go ahead and get this guy out as well. And out you go. So right off the bat, when I open this, the first thing I notice is all the accessory feet. This is great because we did get accessory feet before, but now you have the different feet for this specific articulation. And it has an L inside, so you know which foot it goes on now. Don't embarrass me. Put this on without any heat. I'm the best in the world.
Put this on without any heat. I'm the best in the world.
Oh, geez, that is so nice. Look at that. Easily stands without the base, but I'm gonna show y'all how to set up this base anyways because it is included and I highly recommend it. So your figures don't fall off the shelf. If they do, it's not a big deal. You better not know Terry. Have you ever met Terry? So these are really easy. So you take these base and I like to take off a little bit of the back. Like always, you just peel down this flab so that the sticky part is available for you and you just line it up. Once it is lined up, stick the sticky part down, peel off the rest, and it just flies into place. Look how perfect that is every single time. Nothing to see here. And with this stand, you just put it on here, but he already stands, so we don't need the stand because he stands so well. But just in case you don't have a stand, which I don't know why you wouldn't because it comes in the box. Ta-da! And now he's not going anywhere. Look how good these stands are. Get him on our website today. The first thing that stood out to me out of the box was this neck articulation. Holy crap, look at this. Make him look down, get him to look up, make him have a straight head. This is by far the coolest thing ever. I'm so used to the other Dryptosaurus where you didn't get this crazy neck articulation that this is so cool. Look at his mouth. Oh my gosh. And his posable little ball joint tongue. You know what, let's go ahead and go over the articulation really quick, and then we'll talk about the paint, because I know that's what we're so excited for this new guy. And so let's talk about this articulation. You have the hinge joint in the jaw, which is very nice. Good articulation range there, and it looks beautiful when the mouth is closed. This is crazy. You have a ball joint in the back of the skull that attached to the front of the neck. So you get the crazy range of motion and 360 rotation. So if you wanted to, you could look at the sky. I don't know why you would. This piece right here is floating, and it looks very good. It moves with the figure, and it doesn't restrict anything. You have another ball joint at the base of the neck, the front of the torso, so you get the crazy up and down. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You also have ball joints in the shoulders. Look at these. So you get can't even speak. So you get wide range of motion here, and you can make them touch. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. You also have a disc swivel in the elbow, so you get the great straights. Look how straight that goes, and the bends. With a ball joint in the wrist, you get articulation and rotation. Look at this thing. Let's do it like that so you can really see the range. Oh, these are sharp. They are flexible too, so you don't have to worry about breaking anything or stabbing yourself, but they're pretty sharp. You have an articulation point in the middle of the body. So it goes down and up, so you get that. You can even rotate it if you would like, but you don't really need to. I don't know why you would. You have ball joints in the hips, so if you really want to, you can bring it all the way back. How far forward it goes. Can it scratch his head? Because we know, yes, it can. You can scratch his head. Look at this, because we know dinosaurs did that. Very cool. So you do get the 90-degree bend in the knee on a disc, whoa, more than 90 disc swivel. You also have a disc swivel in the ankles. Ow, your claws are sharp, so you get great bends forward and back. And then you have this new joint in the ankle. Look at this, rotation everywhere for days. So you can put it like this, you can do whatever. It's just like an action figure foot. So you get real stepping and posable action. You also have a ball joint in the base of the tail, which I put on first try without any help warming it up. And another ball joint in the midsection of the tail, so you can do whatever you want, and 360 rotation, and a ball joint at the tip of the tail with rotation and articulation. And a bendy wire, so we can get all those awesome dinosaur poses. Now let's talk about this paint scheme. I love this. I think it is awesome. I really like this red on the face with the dark crest and the yellow highlights. It really makes the head pop, and it really brings out the eyes, which are yellow. When you open the mouth, you have this cool pinkish color that makes it look really good, and it's got the articulated tongue. I forgot to talk about that. It's a ball joint. The teeth look incredible. They are so awesome in there. And then you get these awesome white feathers that have this nice brown wash on them. So it really brings out, maybe it's like a tan wash. It really brings out the highlight and the depth of this figure. It just looks incredible. I love that. The arms have the feathering all the way down to the hands, and the hands are actually this dark colored fleshy bit, which looks really good. The hand claws look great. They're very cool looking, they're sharp, and they're flexible, so you don't have to worry about poking yourself or bending anything. And they have a sheen to them. They look so good. And you can get awesome wide poses out of it. The body is a black color. It's dark with also some highlights on it as well. Some gray on the bottom so you can really see the difference in it. Oh, and the hips get wide, by the way. So you can get the legs close together and wide for crazy stance. I call it the Ross pose. I'll put it in later. It looks awesome. The feet look great. They're the same color as the body, and it really makes it pop. The toes, great, awesome. And they all have the awesome sheen as well. Look how cool that is. The tail looks great. The color goes all the way through, so you really get to feel the power and kind of mystery of this guy. It looks scary and intimidating in this color form, and the nice gray-white highlights on this are just minute enough that you can't really tell they're there unless you look, but they're there enough that it makes it pop with all the scaling. The new coloration on this guy is immaculate, and it makes it so that you don't realize what you're missing on the first one. This is so cool. I cannot believe how cool it is. It's perfect. Let me get the other one for comparison. You have the Beast of the Mesozoic and the Cyberzoic Dryptosaurus. Now, they both have the same sculpt and look amazing. The difference is this floating piece is now here in two segments with two different ball joints and a floating piece, and the foot articulation is different. So it used to just be a ball joint. And the ball worked great, but we have revolutionized this system so now it works even better. So instead of a ball joint where you switched out the feet before, we now have this cool system where you get this little peg right here, and the feet are so much easier to detach and reattach. So this is left, so I need another left. And now they have the letters on there so you know which one it is. Look how perfect it is. It looks so realistic and it feels better. It just works. This is insane. The new feet articulation is incredible, and I can't believe how great we have gotten these figures. They stand on their own, they look cool. Look at these poses. It's just immaculate. I love it, it's so cool. Well, now that we've seen everything, let's get some really cool poses out of this guy. All right, that's pretty awesome. I'm gonna use our large theropod stand, and you can also get these on our website. And I'm gonna make it really tall because I want this guy to kind of fly because he can jump and he's aggressive. And I've found the easiest way to take these feet off is to turn them 180 and then slide them off and put them back on. It makes it a lot easier so that all you have to do is grab the foot, pull it off. Very cool, very nice. Thank you. And remember, it tells you with a letter if it's right or left. Very nice, very easy, very clear. That's too cool. Oh my gosh. This guy is way too awesome. I can't get over how cool he is. Let's go ahead and do another pose, and this time we're gonna have him like he's chasing something. We're gonna go ahead and do it so that this foot, remember, rotate 180, just pop it off. It's super quick and easy. Look at how good they stand. Ah, not another Terry. We've seen how cool this guy is. We kind of got him in the flying pose already, but we're gonna make it just like the card here. And if I want more range of motion, I actually pull the leg out, put it in. This is how I get the Ross pose and bend it as far as I can. Now I get this crazy knee bend and it works, it looks great, and it doesn't come out. Just as far forward with the hip, I assume is up like that, because he's jumping. Cool, let's test that. Yeah. And that is our Cyberzoic Dryptosaurus Aqualongus. This guy is insane. The posability, the articulation, the color scheme, everything about this screams raw power and energy, and I am so excited to finally have this in my collection. Coming to all y'all very soon. What did y'all think of this beast? Which one are you most excited for from this wave of our Cyberzoic line? And of course, from the prehistoric to the fantastic, Great Beast Studio!